And we start with that breaking news from Wayne County, where now two men have been taken into custody after a police chase. That chase started on Greenfield and Grand River before the driver went on to I-96. And that chase ended just a few minutes ago after the driver got off of the freeway. Local 4's Rod Maloney is joining us live now on Detroit's west side where that chase ended. And Rod, what do we know?
Well, here's what we know at this point, Evrod. We're at the corner of Pinehurst and Jeffries, which is right off of I-96 here in the city of Detroit. Take a look behind me here. You see a lot of police cars. One of the things we do know is that there is still a search on for someone else, who we don't know yet. But as we pulled up here, we were advised by the local police officers, and I believe it was a Livonia police officer, that they're still looking for someone here. Now, there is a state police officer out here just down the street who has his shotgun drawn, and there are police cars with lights and sirens on all around the neighborhood here. And so what we're trying to establish is who it is they're looking for, and did somebody bail out of the car that they were not able to catch. What we've been told about this so far is that it was a police chase that started in the city of Detroit. It was at Greenfield and Grand River in the city. That chase started and then went west toward Livonia, went into Livonia, and then back into the city of Detroit. And we're told by our helicopter, Local 4 or Sky 4, that when they were over the chase, because they were out and showing video of the chase, that the car was going in excess of 125 miles an hour, because that was the speed they were going, and it looked like the car, and it was a white car that obviously had quite an engine underneath the hood, was going past them as they were going down the highway. So they had a pretty good beat on the speed. So we're looking here now. We have about half a dozen Michigan State Police vehicles here with officers out. There is an officer there with a shotgun on his hip. And then we have had a number of other police officers, particularly Michigan State Police and Livonia Police and also Detroit Police, and they are driving in this vicinity trying to find yet another person. So as it stands right now, it's kind of a fluid situation, and in as much as it looks like the officers are standing down, we don't quite yet know what the situation is. We need a briefing here. We'll certainly try and get you one. So for the time being, we'll send it back to you, but when we have updates, we'll certainly bring them to you. So Rod Maloney reporting live on the west side. Back to you.
And Rod, I know it's very early in the investigation right now, but do we have any idea what could have led up to this police chase? Why these people are running from police in the first place?
We have not been told that particular bit of information, but interestingly enough, I'm watching Detroit police vehicles coming by us here going the wrong way on the service drive. So they are quite serious about moving around and seeing if they can find this person. So we'll go to work on that, try and figure out exactly what precipitated this in the first place.
Okay, Rod, we know you'll have the latest. Thank you.